Boss, how you doing?
What's up, baby? I'm blessed. You know what I'm talking about? My name D.J.B.O.S.S. This is how I'm living. Welcome to my career.
Tell you what.
Here we go.
Hey.
So what are you drinking?
Man, look. I love Mountain Dew. Oh, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to say that name one time. Because if I say it another time, y'all going to have to send me a check. You know what I'm saying? That's my refreshment drink. You know what I'm saying? Guilty Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? So, Mountain Dew, now need to send me a check, give me an endorsement deal or something like that.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I love it. That's the only soda I drink and everything, Mountain Dew. And I'm drinking out my St. Louis Rams cup because I'm from St. Louis. And I'm a diehard St. Louis Rams fan. You know, get a picture of that cup real quick. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis Rams, baby. So, that's what it is. Mountain Dew, St. Louis Rams, turn up, baby. Hey. We gonna take the Super Bowl.
Oh, we gonna definitely do that, my man. We gonna definitely do that. That's what I'm talking about.
We definitely gonna take the Super Bowl for 2015. You know what I'm saying? 2014 right now, but you know 2015. St. Louis Rams taking the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Mountain Dew. Make sure I perform at the after set or on main stage, something. D.J.B.O.S.S. something. You know what I'm saying? Let me at least sing the Star Spangled Banner or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean?
You're the man.
So, yeah.
Cool. So now, tell me a little bit about your sound, my brother.
My sound?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it speaks for itself. Something that you all have never heard before. Okay, picture. I can't even compare myself to any artist. Wow. I just discovered that just now. Picture a fast talking rapper, a real rapper, a deep rapper, a poet, all in one.
Wow.
You know, I'm just gonna, y'all just gotta buy the album. You know what I'm
So
saying?
tell me about your album.
Well, the name of my album is called Swag. SWAG, which stands for Saved with Amazing Grace. Basically, you know, I'm basically pretty much all of my songs are talking about how I came from the streets, and you know, when I was in the middle of the streets, and when I was coming out the streets, and once I got out the streets, and what I did with my life after the streets. You know, once again, I'm not ashamed to admit it. You know, I'm an ex-gang banger, I'm an ex-drug dealer and everything. I'm not proud to admit it, but hey, it's reality. That's what I did. You know, and you know, I'm trying to teach these people, this younger generation, older generation, whoever listens to the album, that there's a different way of life to live in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not all about negativity. So, you know, it's basically, you know what my album is about.
Now tell me about, you mentioned earlier about losing fan base. How does that resonate with you personally?
When I was a hip hop artist, everybody wanted to collab with me. Everybody. It don't matter what their name was. Everybody wanted to collab with me. But once, you know, I put it out there that I was a positive rapper, gospel rapper and everything. You know, people were still trying to hit me up, or well, artists were still trying to hit me up as far as collaboration, let them know, yeah, that's cool. I can collab with you. I don't have no problem with that. But I don't rap about violence, degrading women, drugs, guns, money, or anything of that nature. Never heard anything back from them. But these were people that were hitting me up on a daily basis. But if it was Facebook, Instagram, whatever, So as and as far as doing shows and everything, every time I do a show, packed out. I mean, one show I did, the fire marshal had to come because we had so many people. Seriously. But once I started going positive and everything and started losing fans, I kept a lot of fans, what I'm saying, but so losing fans, but it's cool, because that lets me know that you wasn't a supporter from the get-go. If you don't support my positive music, then you don't support anything that I do, regardless of whatever I do. I still love you though, and I'm still pray for you. There's no beef, anything like that, So, just I would like to send a special shout out to all of the supporters that still support me and represent what I do, on a positive note. So, yeah.
As far as your fans go, you still have a huge fan base, regardless.
I still do.
And the thing about it is
over 5,000 account. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I still do.
Exactly. And one of my biggest things is you're one of the most positive people that I know, as well as good father and everything. In a world so hectic, how do you keep it all together?
I mean, just like my manager JB always says, it's all about balance. You gotta learn how to balance. If you don't learn how to balance, then you're just completely lost. You gotta learn how to balance your regular 9 to 5 between your family, your children, your music career, whatever it is you do. You gotta have balance. That's it. You got to. That's something that I can't teach you. No one can teach you. You gotta pray about it. I have balance.
All right. Well, I'm a young artist, and I want to come to you as far as with your positive music, what you're doing. What type of advice can you give me?
Don't let influence take over you as far as what your peers are doing. Follow your heart, follow your mind, your body, your soul, follow your dream. Do what you want to do deep down inside. Because for every follower, there's a leader. And every leader didn't start off as a leader. You can't become a good leader until you become a good follower. Lead by example.
I love that.
Lead by example. Don't follow the trend. Start your own trend. Best advice I can give.
Cool.
100.
So when can I hear some of this new sound?
Coming soon to a box near you. Coming soon. Coming very soon. Believe it or not, coming very, 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 very soon. All
right. And when can we hear you perform next?
Oh, well, as a matter of fact, June the 14th in Springfield, Missouri, at Juneteenth in Springfield, Missouri, 2014.
So do we get to hear old boss, new boss, which combination, or what we get?
A combination of both, a combination of both, But after June 14th, Everything else you're gonna hear from Boss will be strictly gospel. I no longer do hip hop shows. Everything else I would do after June 14th will be strictly gospel.
All right. Now we know what BOSS used to stand for, but you have a new acronym for it now. What does BOSS stand for now?
Well, BOSS stands for pretty much the same thing, you know. That's why I'm dropping my name, Boss. I am, you know, I can't, you know, but Boss was an acronym. It stands for bread over stupid. The S word, that's a cuss word. You know what I'm saying? So use your own personal imagination to figure that out. You know, but, you know, Boss doesn't stand for that anymore. I now go by Mercy, which is actually my old rap name, and what Mercy stands for. You know, every time I was a kid, you know, every time I did something, you know, older people be like, Lord have mercy, you know. So, you know, I try to roll with the Lord have mercy and everything, you know. So I got into church and everything. Now, no, I was about 8 years old at the time, you know, when I was in church and everything. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna roll with the Lord, you know. So I'm like, nah. After a while, you know, I was like, nah, I don't. That's like blasphemy. Once I learned what blasphemy, I don't want to call myself Lord because I'm not the Lord, you know. So I just took everything off. So I called myself Mercy, you know, and so you know that was just pretty much just, you know, Mercy. So Boss was my rap name, my hip hop name, which stood for bread over stupid. The S, use your imagination once again to figure out the last S. You know, it was a cuss word, so give you a hint, you know. So, but Mercy pretty much it stands for, you know, peace, humbleness, you know what I'm saying? Greatness, mercy, you know what I mean? So, you know, Mercy versus Boss would be the name of my mixtape that I would drop before my gospel album. And Mercy versus Boss is pretty much letting the whole world know my transition from hip hop and gospel. You know, Swag is the title of my new hip hop album, which stands for Saved with Amazing Grace. So, hope I answered your question.
Oh, you did more than just answer my question. I just heard you recently got a new deal.
I did? With who?
Oh, TMJ, I believe.
Who?
TMJ?
TMJ?
Mm-hmm.
TMJ?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did. You know what I'm saying? You know, your boy just launched his first gospel deal, you know, with TMG, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, y'all be on the lookout for me, you know what I'm saying, in your local record stores, across the country, you know, this no local deal, you know, I just got to sign a major distribution deal and everything, so, you know, just be on the lookout for me. So, you know, I'm just staying humble, man. You know, I just, you know, ask for you all to continue to support me and everything with everything I do and whatnot, you know. So, yeah.
Well, now it's time to give you the final word. What do you want your fans to know? What do you want people who follow you to know?
Kids, stay in school. Don't do drugs. God is good. Swag. Saved with Amazing Grace.
Well,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, basically, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of raw footage, you know what I'm saying? You know, that just, you know, forget about the business aspect of the game and everything, you know what I'm saying? You know, that just talk, just like we were talking, you know what I'm saying? You know, asking the questions, whatnot, you know, I'm going to keep it real.
All right, man.
Day, every day.
Well, again, like I said, we always address the violence and everything, but we always address it towards the people that are causing the violence. But no one's going into the communities to address this issue with the people. But you are. Tell me, how do you feel about that, and what are you doing to make things better?
I mean, as far as how I feel about that, I mean, you know, I feel very agitated about it, if you will. As far as what I'm doing to do something about it, I'm not ashamed to tell anyone that I'm an ex-gangbanger or I'm an ex-drug dealer, because I'm not doing those things right now. You know, I'm on a positive motive right now. You know, but, you know, even if, whether if it's me, I do music, I do entertainment, and this is off the books, off the records. This has nothing to do with music right now. You know, whether you are an ex-gangbanger or whatever, you know, like, and you found a different way to live your life, go back to the hood and help some of these youngsters get out the streets. I got plenty of stories I could tell, but for certain reasons, I choose not to tell these stories on the camera. For certain reasons, that's just the code of the streets. I still respect the code of the streets, you know, but I can say for you OGs, and this is what really pisses me off, and I'm gonna try so hard not to curse, because I haven't cursed. I just don't do that. This is what really pisses me off. You OGs, I'm an OG. Real talk. Real talk. I'm an OG. You OGs get out the game. Y'all think y'all done got shot or went to jail, or even if you did neither or the other, and you either went to, you know what I'm saying, you got out the game, and you see the YGs doing the same things that y'all was doing, help them get out the streets. Y'all know that ain't right. Y'all know that's not right. Me personally, I'm an OG, and I earn my stripes. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm doing gospel rap, I'm doing gospel music and everything. In all reality, that's my reality. But in back reality, that's also my reality. Help these cats get out the streets. Every single day, I see a cat out in the street. I don't even gotta know him or her or know their name or know what set they represent or know how many guns they got on their set. I don't care. I personally, by myself, no squad, no entourage, no nothing, walk up to them by myself and talk to them. I've saved lives. I've had cats come up to me. Once again, I'm not saying names or gangs or anything, but I had cats to come up to me to say, you know what, OG? Especially cats that was from a different set that I represented back in the day. They came up to me and said, you know what, OG? I was getting ready to do that nigga. But just by you talking to me, and I quote, you know what, OG? I was getting ready to do that nigga. But just by you talking to me, hey man, you know what? I ain't gonna even do that. And cats in the streets know when you say you gonna do that nigga, that means you getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, end somebody's life. Real talk. I'm serious. Y'all OGs, man. Y'all older OGs, dog. Need to stop teaching these YGs the wrong thing. Teach them that what we did back in our day is the wrong thing. That ain't that ain't what's cool. People People are killing people. Do you understand? People are killing people. It's not a game. I had a conversation with a couple of little YGs in the hood a couple of weeks ago. Talked to them probably for about an hour and a half, going on 2 hours. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like I asked them, y'all out here doing this, killing each other, selling drugs and stuff like that. If somebody killed you, how you think your mama gonna feel? They don't think about stuff like that. And another thing I brought up was, just like you and your homeboy, you got your clique and everything. Yeah, man, we blood gang, we cuz gang, we this gang, we that gang. Y'all boys and everything. Two things that's finna happen. You finna kill this dude, you finna go to life and spend life in prison with a whole bunch of dudes. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay, I have nothing against homosexuals, but you're gonna become a homosexual. Do you like women? Would you rather be out here in the streets doing women? You know what I'm saying? This is real talk. This has nothing to do with my music career, you all. This is real talk. Also, another point I had brought up was my kids is there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all click, right? Y'all break bread with each other, right? Whenever the new Jordans come out, right? Y'all go stand in lines and buy them, right? If somebody murk you right now, and you in the ground, and the same partner house you was going over every day, eating his mama food, snacks, chips, drinking they Kool-Aid, video games, all of that. At the funeral, you might show up wearing a rest in peace shirt to that dude. You know what I'm saying? For a couple of days, you might shout it out on Facebook or whatever. Every time his birthday or rest in peace day come around, you might post it up on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. But when it comes to his mama trying to come up with enough money to get a tombstone for him, are you gonna break bread with him? No, you ain't. Buying his casket, dressing him? No, you're not. I've been there and done that. Boss. I've been there and done that. Real talk. Not about the money. It's never about the money. It's about the message that I'm sending out to these people. It's never about the money. Because like you got artists that do it for the money, and make songs, just to have a packed club and, when they do venues and stuff like that, to have people come up and buy their tickets. I couldn't do a show and have 2 people there. Honestly, it's not about the money when it comes to me. It's all about the message that I'm putting out. If 2 people show up at my show, I'm gonna give them the same performance as if it were 200,000 people. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about the message that I put out. The positive message that I put out. It's not about the money. I don't care about the money. It's about the positive message. After my show, after hearing my music, can I make you re-alter your mind and think another way, bring something positive to your mental, way of thinking. Whether if it's the way you feel about your child's father, your child's mother, the way you go to work and how you feel about them, the way you go to work as far as the 9 to 5, you know, the way you feel about if you got a problem with someone, how you gonna deal with it. It's all about the positive message that I put out, you know, trying to alter your way of thinking, your alter way, to alter your way of life. That's what I'm saying. Boss. Peace.